Here we go.
Fabulous.
Love how you do it.
Fabulous.
Fabulous Blue Bombers.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. The Fabulous Blue Bomber Show.
On Shaw TV, brought to you by Moxie's. Now here are your hosts, Kim Babbage and Brody Jackson.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you what, if you could hear the musical stylings of Rudy Gower that we get off camera every week here, you wouldn't need anything else in life. Your life would be complete. Hi, everyone. My name is Kim Babbage. This is QX104 FM's Brody Jackson. Rockin' Rudy Gower is singing and on camera today. And what a difference a week makes. I'm talking about the weather. Last week, you were decked out like a cream puff marshmallow man, whatever, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in 14 layers.
There's a compliment if I've ever heard one.
Raining and snowing. We had to talk to Chad Simpson about how chilly it was, and today it is stunning outside.
I wasn't allowed to wear my short shorts, nor was I allowed to streak on the field or strip. Like you said, I wanted to get all of this off when we came on the field.
You know what, just leave it. The less of your skin that the world sees, the better off we all are.
Don't do that whatsoever.
Well, that's it's good that the weather has improved because you know.
The team hasn't?
You know. Oh, man, that was a tough, rough game. I mean, what else can you say? It's this has been the hardest season that I've ever had to cover the team. There really isn't much more to say about it. It's just, it's tough, it's discouraging. You just hope that they make some big, important changes in the off season and that, you know, next year we start fresh in a new building and just forget 2012 ever happened.
Well, the worst part is it's like you get 1 week, you get a glimpse of the possibility and what they could be, and then the next week, even during the game, there's some aspects of the game that you're sitting there going, this could be a good team.
There is
just
talent on this team. There is talent here. You know, what is he going to say?
Just put it all together. I don't know. Maybe some duct tape, some glue.
Who
maybe
knows?
Some
There's
bands.
smarter people than I who are hopefully going to, you know, make some changes and make this all better for us next year. However, the fans did contribute to an incredible achievement on the weekend in regards to the pink game. How much did they raise?
Crazy numbers. $70,000 in merchandise was purchased. Just on Saturday alone, $40,000 on Saturday.
That's amazing. People, give yourselves a hand for supporting the Keeping Abreast Foundation. Finding a cure to breast cancer is so important, and the fact that fans got on board the way they did was awesome. You walk through the stands, and everybody had something pink on. And the players on the sidelines, that looked so great. The neon pink with the blue and the gold, you couldn't miss it. It was awesome.
Well, and like you said, the players, and then you said the people, and that's one thing that Manitoba's, we've always been known for being a very giving province. So to see so many people dishing out that much in merchandise, and you couldn't get into the store on Saturday, into the Bomber store, because it was just like crazy.
It was bananas.
Like, going around, it was nuts. It was packed.
Can you do that in slow-mo, what he just did? Nice, that's very nice.
That was me getting into the Bomber store.
So fortunately, there's something good to take away from the weekend. There isn't much to report as far as Twitter goes. This is usually the time in the show when we look at Twitter and bring you some tweets, and it's been, not that it's been quiet, but there's been a lot of negativity, and so not much to report from the Twitterverse because we try to keep things positive here.
Well, it's already been a bummer of a season. Yeah. No point in sitting there dwelling on it.
Well, and you know, I know some of the players are getting, they're getting a little miffed at what some people are tweeting, and you know, you have to understand this is probably one of the first seasons. Last season it kind of started, but one of the first seasons when you can actually talk to just about any player in the entire league freely on this social network, and they're hearing it from the fans. I think they've been sheltered from it for a lot of years. If you didn't pick up the newspaper and if you kind of kept to yourself, maybe you didn't know how ticked off the fans were. Well, now you know, and they're telling you directly, and they're not being very nice about it. So
well, it doesn't matter what kind of even if it's an athlete, if it's an actor, actress, musician, or anything, you can directly get a hold of them now. And it's like we've said this before on the show, that it's so easy to type out your frustration in 2 seconds on the computer and direct it right at somebody.
And you know, don't forget that these people are real people, and this is their job, but it's football. Like, let's not be taking personal attacks at their families and their manhood and whatever else. There's no need for that. I understand people are frustrated, are paying a lot of money to come to games. Yeah. But no, people are paying a lot of money to come to games, and it's absolutely understandable that they're frustrated.
For sure.
Who wants to pay however much money to come to games, buy a hot dog, buy a drink, buy some merchandise, and then get that kind of results on the field? Not happy about it, but there's got to be a balance, and I think people maybe aren't checking themselves before they get on the computer and start saying nasty things.
Well, you know what? It's easy, and I always just recommend just vent to a friend. I mean, Saturday, for example, how frustrated were we watching the game?
Sure.
Because you get frustrated. But the last thing that you're going to do is go and sit there and call anybody out and be mean about it.
Yeah.
So,
you can vent, you can have an opinion, but just, use your common sense anyway. That's my.
You can be mean to each other.
These are my rules for living,
right
people. These are the rules for living. So we don't really have any tweets to report, although I did get a great text from a friend during the game, and he said, this is from my good friend Chad Wassing, he said, "It hurts my soul to see Obby with a horse on his helmet." Very true.
He's such a nice guy. He's like this big teddy bear, and we love him, and everybody in the city loves him.
And he was a proud Winnipegger.
He really was, and now he's got an ugly horse on his helmet. Oh.
There is. All right. We get it. We get it.
Okay.
There was one tweet, actually. Rockin' Rudy Gower had tweeted to me during the game, "Big fail by TSN. Take a look at this." That's not Chad Simpson's head. That's Terrence Edwards' head. Terrence Edwards' head.
Well, that is.
That's not good to make that. That's not good to make that mistake ever. But it is certainly not good to make that mistake in October. For goodness sake, come on.
I wonder if there's some conspiracy behind it. Maybe the next game we're going to see Terrence Edwards as the running back.
Oh, all right, enough. Anyway,
Dun, dun, dun,
massive
dun.
fail. Massive fail.
Do it again so we can talk about it next week.
What is that? Yeah. It's shocking when you see that stuff, though.
It is.
It really is.
It makes you giggle. That's what it does.
I guess so. All right. So earlier on in the season,
before you get to that,
yes.
Can we send a shout out to Alan?
Heck yeah.
We should do that.
Absolutely.
Because Alan, you just had a baby boy, baby girl, right?
Alan Natchuk, he runs the Bomber store and is so good to us here on the show. And everybody who comes through the store, if you've dealt with him, he's a great guy, class act, and just had a baby girl. So congratulations to Alan and his wife and everybody.
Not a baby boy.
That's right.
But it was in pink. I'm pretty sure the picture that I saw was in pink, and it was on the Bombers, like right after the Bombers Day thing. So I didn't know, because we're all wearing pink.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that a good explanation?
No.
Okay, my bad. Sorry.
In any case, earlier on in the season, we took you downstairs into Doug Brown's basement where Mike Renaud is working on his off-season job, Renaud's, most clever name of a business ever. He's doing renovations, and he's finally finished Doug Brown's basement. So we are going to take you for a look inside.
Let's go to the basement.
Let's go to the basement.
He's going to be busy for some time, but feel free to give him a call whenever I say he's done.
I would say it's 99% done. Of course, we're standing in an entertainment, open room den kind of thing. So it's a pretty open concept. Bathroom, bedroom, living space, and an office, future office. What did seem like a long time, I like to it be quality work as opposed to anything rushed. So outside of football, I spent a couple hours in the evening here, and safe to say, probably a couple hours away from being 100% done. Custom-built entertainment unit. This is actually veneer slate stone. To the eye, it looks like real rock, but it's actually some kind of styrofoam compressed with plastic. I'm very proud of this. This is all custom-built as well. This is oak plywood stained and polyurethane to Doug's liking. Here we have a shrine for Doug, actually, with his own lighting. Dim setting. No mirrors, probably because Doug doesn't need to look at himself anymore than he already does. Doug's been okay. He's had some moments where he tried to fix things or improve things, but actually ended up damaging things for the most part. He wasn't lying when he says that his hands are made for destruction only.
His hands can only destroy and harm and damage things. They cannot build, they do not create.
Let me show you. We have over here Exhibit A. This is a air filter in the ceiling. Basically, you twist it to allow the airflow to greater increase the airflow. Well, what Doug did is he actually pulled the entire unit out of the ceiling, and in which case it's plastic, and snapped it in half.
We need to do some fingerprinting on that because that wasn't me. So I don't know. I think Mike actually was drunk down here once. He thought it was a fire alarm. I don't know. That's my suspicion. He actually exceeded my expectations, which is shocking. We did have some early delays. I kept coming down here, and Mike was telling me there were high winds in here, and that was preventing him from, erecting the drywall and doing the work along the ceiling and the lights and everything, because it was dangerous, he said, for him. Construction, it's weird, there are delays, whether you're building a stadium or you're finishing someone's basement. There are unexpected things that pop up, like who knew it could be so drafty down here that we could cause such a setback. But I think the end result, just like the stadium, I think I'll have forgotten how long this took to finish just because of the quality of the workmanship that is on display here.
The grandiose entertainment unit, custom built to Doug's standard. Utility room over here.
I think Sam maybe doesn't agree it was custom built to Doug's standard.
Sam's been a real pain in my butt this whole time. I think Sam's given me more grief than Doug, stealing my shoes throughout the course of the work day and biting on my, $4 a linear foot trim, teeth mark everywhere, scratch paws, you name it.
That's just true custom though.
Yeah, I suppose. It's been an amazing journey so far. I feel great. I'm really happy with the way everything's turned out. And I guess we'll get Doug's stamp of approval hopefully when it's done.
Mike's, he's got some skills. I think he should give up punting personally and just stick to this because, like I say, the quality of his craft and his skills very evident down here right now, and I'm pretty pleased and impressed with the work he's done. But the bathroom is tremendous. There's another bedroom down here. There could be an office over there. So he just took a bunch of empty space and, it's all usable now, and it's just, he opened up almost 1,000 square feet of my home, and I'm pretty excited to be able to use this space now.
The season's just about wrapping up, and I am accepting all calls and work for the off season to come. So feel free to give me a ring.
1 Minute with, brought to you by Winnipeg U-Drive and Payless Car Rental.
All right, we got number 86, Isaac Anderson, here with us from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Now, that's only, 8 hours away from Winnipeg, but how much of the CFL did you know growing up?
This is my first time actually experiencing the CFL, and I didn't know anything about it until about a couple weeks before I got up here for camp. So it's definitely been an experience and a lot to learn from.
But now that you're up here, everybody in Minneapolis knows about it, obviously, right?
My family, they know about it. They're still learning as well, trying to figure out which channels the games and stuff on. I was telling them to look on TSN or
ESPN3 online. I found it in the States when I was down there.
Online? All right.
You can check it out there. Now, Minnesota or Minneapolis, obviously known for the Mall of America. If you're in the Mall of America and you're going to max out your credit card, what store are you going to?
Oh, I'm going to the Armani store, man. I waited for the opening day. They opened that store there, and I was the first person there. So,
guy can dress classy. I like this. And Mall of America also has the fear of height. Like, I think about fear of heights when I think Mall of America because all the rides. Do you have any fears at all?
Not that comes to my own fear too much of anything.
Guy is Superman right here. He'll jump in front of a bus for people. That kind of thing, right? Halloween is coming up. Favorite Halloween outfit you've ever had?
Well, short story, my senior year of college, we had a bum that's kind of been around on the campus for several years, and the whole campus kind of knew this guy. So I decided to dress up as this bum, and people actually gave me money the night we went out for Halloween and stuff. So
somebody had drinking money then.
I was pretty much one of the most popular guys on campus that day.
Yeah, you don't need a scholarship when you're getting money that way. The other thing to mention about Halloween, your favorite Halloween candy?
Man, I'm a big fan of the mini Reese's. You can find them at the dollar store, and they come in a big pack.
Delicious. And one last question for you. Soon, you're going to be playing in the last game ever in Canada Inn Stadium, this one here. And then they're going to be selling off a bunch of stuff from the stadium. What would you want to buy?
Oh, hands down, I'm going to take that plane right over there. Got a nice picture of it on my iPad, so.
Is there a two-seater there? Can we go for a rip?
We can try.
We'll give it a go. Kim and I will sit on top of the wings there. Thanks so much for doing this. Good luck in the rest of the season, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The fabulous Blue Bomber Show steps up to the post. And at the 40, at the 30, at the 20, at the 10, it's a photo finish. That's your Assiniboia Downs Workhorse of the Week.
Like I always say, we look for the positives here on the Fabulous Blue Bomber Show, and Chris Matthews, huge positive, first rookie receiver to get 1,000 yards, and the team awarded you with the game ball and some nice pink gear that you posted a picture on Twitter. That was awesome.
Yeah, man, that was it was a blessing, man, and I finally got I got a chance to do it on on such a a pivotal night that night, supporting breast cancer and things like that. So, it means a lot to me.
Well, we are also awarding you with our Fabulous Blue Bomber Show Workhorse of the Week award, and I left the horse head in the back seat of our car. Rudy's got it in our Shaw car, and we told you, you're excited about your horse? I didn't think that horse head meant a lot anyway.
It means a lot. If you're getting, voted by your teammates, then it means a lot that they have a lot of faith in you. They know that you're working hard, and and that's something that I've been wanting for the longest.
All right. Well, we're going to give you your Moxie's gift card because I did bring that. I'll go get the horse head out of the back of the car for you later. And now, in the meantime, you get to give a shout out to whoever you want out in the world. So go ahead.
My mama, I love you. My pops, my little sister, all my family members back in LA, my girlfriend, she's on the cruise boat right now. I miss all you guys, and I can't wait to go home and see y'all.
Aw, Chris Matthews, congratulations not only on the 1,000 yards, but on being our workhorse this week. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The Workhorse of the Week is brought to you by Assiniboia Downs. Open year-round for horse racing, gaming, and dining. Go to asdowns.com for more information.
People of Winnipeg, I'm Glenn, and with me as always is my good friend Steve. We're back for our second season of adventures, and this year we're living large.
That's right, Glenn. We're here at Heights Archery. Be shooting some arrows, hoping to get one of these things for my trophy wall.
It's pretty good.
Can I get a Ric Flair? Woo!
Who had a longer wingspan?
You guys are pretty much identical.
That's what they all say.
Further back, it gets easier.
Way further.
Way further. Keep going.
Just like anything else in life, Steve, the further you go, the easier it gets.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
It gets easy at the end. See?
where'd it go?
You took its legs out.
Well, growing up, I did have a cottage, what you guys call cabins, and had a BB gun, shot some tin cans at the old man's ranch, and that's my experience, I guess, for hunting.
Cottage, old man's ranch, cabin, which one is it?
Next question.
Boom, shakalaka. Being from Texas, I know my way around weapons and hunting utensils. One shot, one kill. That's the way we do it. Get out of there. Oh, it's a deep one. Bend your hips a little bit more. There you go.
It's a $10,000 bow, folks. Already broke it once.
Don't want to do that.
Why not?
Dry fire?
Don't dry fire, Steve. Is it all right?
Not really.
Oh, Steve!
I'm not paying for it, Chaz.
3 rounds, 3 shots each. Best 2 out of 3 wins. Rounds, that is. How does that sound?
Sounds like a challenge.
Winner gets a hot fudge sundae.
Hot fudge sundae bathing suit.
Made in my apartment.
Well, Glenn's a good old boy from Texas, and they're pretty good at hunting, so I'm gonna try to make it hard on him and give him everything I got.
Nice try. I expect that I'm going to dominate him in a way that he's never felt before.
His nickname's Thor.
God of Thunder. Stick with the program, Kimbo.
Oh, jeez, guys.
Having some technical difficulties here. Oh, I don't think there's a lot of question about this one. Steve's gonna have to really make a comeback here, because guess what? One more win, and it's curtains on his career. Ladies first.
You're up then.
I don't know if anybody's seen Over the Top, but it's clobbering time.
Striking? Nope. That one go. Careful.
What is that supposed to mean?
Means the series all tied up, folks. Small kid from Halifax just beat a big kid from Texas.
He's not a small anything.
It's got the diet of a small family.
I got a cord. My bow and arrow is caught on my shirt. Oh. It's just a speaker.
Oh no. I think 2 reds beat a yellow though.
No, yellow beats 2 reds.
No, buddy. Look, I'm in the inner ring here. That's inner ring, I marked it. 2 reds beats a yellow.
We'll call it a tie, and we'll both get fudge sundaes.
10, 8, 6, 4, 2. I explained that to you. No, you had 8.
Buddy, it's over, it's tied.
And I had 4.
It's
and
over.
6, that's 10, right?
We tied, Kim. We didn't tie, Steve.
It's like go-karts all over again. Well, Steve, looks like another fantastic adventure's in the books.
You can say that again.
Had a great time, got to watch Steve figure out how to break a compound bow and got to see him lose at our competition.
Special thanks to Heights Archery, and I'm pretty sure I didn't lose, but anyway, Glenn.
Anyway, buddy, hot fudge sundaes. We'll see you next week.
Stay classy, Winnipeg.
The party's on the way. Up the truck and throw your hands up. Let me hear the party.
Signal coming in.
Hey, Super. Middle Tennessee State. Look like you in college right now. You heard me singing my Alabama and Auburn Tigers song.
Show punt team, let's go.
It's all about Tennessee over here, man. Tell me you fooled them Troy Trojans. It's all about fooled them Troy Trojans, though. I mess with them Troy Trojans. I done got beat by Alabama and Auburn. I don't like them too much. But I have smashed them too, no homo. You 20 or 24? Okay, there we go. Freddie! Can't hit Doug Brown. You see Doug Brown getting his 7-minute abs. Has push-ups on the DVD too. It's the miggity Mac, Daddy. It's on the miggity Mike. I make you wanna jump. You better let me put a damn scuff on them cleats today, yeah. Put a scuff on them cleats. This might be the worst playlist I've heard in years.
Middle Tennessee State.
Second best.
Tennessee State University.
Second best university in the state of Tennessee.
The greatest university in the state of Tennessee.
Smell like trash can juice. They so sorry.
If 24 shows up, Hep, let's go. Get over here.
Yeah.
Get over here, and away we go. Do not clear him until you see him standing.
That's what I'm gonna tell him. If I was too late, you just stay there and I'll just take his.
And then you just take and just pin him in.
Yeah.
All right, and we can do that as long as you two are on the same page.
Yeah.
It does not matter.
I'll talk to you.
What coverage y'all in? Y'all got a back?
If your chin straps smell like Cheetos, give me a ooh ooh ooh. I wasn't ready for that jump. You jumped way higher than me. Baby. We can't let you run like that, man. That ain't even a song. I mean, in cruise control, man, like a roller coaster going uphill. Go. Got me out here feeling like Rondé Barber, cover 2 corners. But when I tell you I got hands like Ocho Cinco, hands like Jerry Rice, or better yet, Randy Moss, my favorite player.
So obviously, we put that microphone on Jonathan Heffney last year because you would have seen some guys who are no longer on the roster or the coaching staff kind of wandering around in the background, just letting it be known that we're aware of that.
To mic anybody, you know, it's him. How many bleeps did you have to use? Or how much audio did you have to
Rudy,
cut
how much did you have to cut out when you're editing that?
Not much, actually. They're pretty good when you put mics on them, actually. Heffney was surprisingly good. So was Glenny.
All right, very good.
I'm so impressed. Like, he deserves a pat on the back for that.
I guess
it's
so.
Tough to be able to, like I have to do it every morning
to
for
clamp
4
down
hours.
on the swearing, really?
No, it's not tough.
Okay. We do have our weekly giveaway, but before we get to that, we did forget something off the top of the show when we were talking about the pink game. You got tweeted a picture from a bunch of guys who were in fine form and had the best spirit possible.
It's funny, right before the game started, I said, hey, just send a tweet if you're wearing pink and let them know. And like literally 1 minute later, these guys are outside. And I do actually know him, Jason Petrick. He's a local country artist.
Okay.
And this doesn't look very country in this one.
No, he doesn't.
But I like the
what a great idea.
Well, everyone's decked out in the bras. And you know what's the funny thing about it? Give a guy an excuse to dress up like a lady or wear women's underwear, and they will do it. In 2 seconds, it's like, hey, you know, there's this event where you can wear females' underwear. Oh, well, I'm in. I don't know what it is about us. I have no idea. We're weird.
I'll tell you what, it's not that interesting to the rest of us, or to this half of this population anyway.
Okay, fair enough. We've learned something. But if you ever see me in women's underwear, it's because there's a reason.
Okay. Well, we have a reason for a giveaway now. That's how I'm going to segue out of that. If you would like to win our weekly giveaway, which would be a gift card to the Bomber store, you can tweet the answer to our trivia question at FBBSWPG. You can email us, fabulousbluebombershow@shaw.ca, or you can post your answer on our Facebook wall. And if you are our winner, we will let you know. And the question is?
Well, the fabulous Jay Richardson, who's filled in for me a couple times this year, him and Rich Pope were actually doing the whole punting thing. How do they know each other?
Kick for $1 million?
The punting, the kicking for $1 million of the thing. Yeah, how do they know each other? If you can answer that, you win.
You might win. That's right. We will let you know if you have won. So the season is quickly drawing to a close. We only have a couple more weeks left to go, and I see that quiver.
I promised myself I would do this.
Well, there's one more home game left, and they'll be announcing all the full details soon about buying pieces of the stadium here, and we'll certainly inform you about that on the show as well.
I'm just trying to think of what I'm going to buy.
I know, I've thought about that too. Like, what do I want to have? I've been coming here for years.
Trough.
No, well, you could. They will be selling off parts of the trough, but do you actually want that?
Yes, definitely want that. I'm putting it up in my place.
Only if it's been fully disinfected.
Yeah, for sure. Got to clean it first because that's just gross.
And never have company again because really...
The best part is when I use it as a water fountain.
Oh, final thought, folks. Final thought before we go. I'm not even acknowledging that. Final thought before we go. I was at the dog park on the weekend, and I'm walking around, and we had our pup, Gracie, there, and I hear, Brody Jackson, Brody Jackson. I'm like, what? Why is Brody here? Brody doesn't have a dog. I see a lady, and she's yelling Brody Jackson. I go up to her, I said, did you say Brody Jackson? She's like, yeah, it's my dog. Pardon me? Her dog's name, not only is her dog's name Brody Jackson, her daughter's name is Samantha.
Wait, like co-host Samantha?
Brody Jackson co-hosts the morning show on QX 104 FM with Samantha Stevens. This lady's dog's name is Brody Jackson. Her daughter's name is Samantha, and they did not name it after the two of you. It is the world's best coincidence of all time.
Do me a favor, please do not tell Sam. Do not tell her that there's a dog that's after me, and she's got a young girl, and I get a dog.
Good chance that she will now know, being that this is on television. So anyway, Sam, there you go. Fodder for making fun of this man for the rest of his life. Brody Jackson is named after a pug.
Yeah, because I don't give myself anything to make fun of myself.
Good point. That's a good point. Brody Jackson, the man, not the pug. Please tune in next week, and we will see you then. Bye-bye.
The Fabulous Blue Bombers Show on Shaw TV. To see past episodes or contact the show, visit us online at shaw.ca/FBBS. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or email us at fabulousbluebombershow@shaw.ca.
Leaving for so long.
I can read ladies' minds. No, it's not possible. I would make a lot of money if I could.
Yeah. Numbers, we're yelling numbers now.
1763. Do you know that in September the world broke records of how hot that September was? It's the hottest September that they've ever had track of.
Really?
That's how hot it was. So, hey, we're in for balmy temperatures for the rest of our lives.
And that's probably not a good thing.
Not accurate. Not accurate. I'm not a weatherman.
Here at Heights Archery, we're gonna shoot some of these things with bow and arrows. Can I get a Ric Flair?
Why? Why? Why did you choose to do that ghetto? Why can't you just talk? Okay. With my co-host Steve, and we're we're gonna shoot some bows. Here we're living large.
Yeah, you know I'm always living large.
Lock it in, Steve. Hang on. You stop it. I was trying to lead Steve into a rhyming session with you.